Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to do another installment of The Mother Load where we discuss some general practices and tips that one can use during pregnancy. Please note these are general tips, nothing specific. If you have specific questions about your personal needs, certainly reach out to your primary care provider and or your pelvic floor physiotherapist. And also just be sure to listen to your body. Okay, work within your tolerance. Don't overdo anything. Don't feel like you have to meet any standards. This is your journey. Take it one step at a time and listen to how you're feeling. Let's start with some exercise. So one of my favorite forms of exercise that is extremely beneficial for us all is walking. Okay, walking is lovely. It tends to be quite underrated. I don't think a lot of us really appreciate how amazing walking can be for us. So studies have shown that women during their pregnancies are safe to walk up to 7 days a week, 5 kilometers each day. That's a lot. That's a lot of walking. That's a really good walk. But again, please go with your comfort level, your tolerance level. And why do we love walking so much? Well, it actually helps to lengthen some hip flexor muscles known as psoas. When we lengthen psoas, especially if we tend to sit all day, we actually create a little bit more space for baby to move around and we tend to have less back pain and hip pain. Additionally, walking just improves our overall sense of well-being while also helping to encourage baby to get into the best possible position for labor and delivery. Other exercises that are fantastic, things like, I have a list here, pelvic tilting. So if you want to go onto all fours, hands and knees, and just practice tilting your pelvis back and tilting your pelvis forward. You can also do this in sitting. You can go side to side. So forward, back, side to side. These are excellent things to do just to help increase range of motion of the pelvis. If you haven't seen a pelvic floor physiotherapist, start with this one and then go see a pelvic floor physiotherapist. This is, another exercise that is great for ensuring that we help to get baby into the best possible position and create as much movement and available space for baby come delivery time. I also love, it's in yoga, it's called reclined bound angle pose. So basically you're laying on your back, knees are bent, feet are together, knees are together, and then you allow your knees to fall to either side while your feet stay together. So you're on your back and your legs are kind of in a triangle position. This is a lovely position for a lot of new moms who are experiencing sciatica, SI joint pain. I will say if there's pubic pain, this may not be the exercise for you. So don't dive into that one. Try it. If you like it, great. If not, on to the next. Okay. I also love neck and shoulder rolls. We often forget about the upper body. We need to get our shoulders moving. We're going to be carrying a little one around. We need to get the neck moving. We need to make sure that everybody is happy, healthy, and mobile. I usually recommend neck and shoulder rolls to be done in the shower because you've got the heat pouring on your back and it just feels so nice to kind of warm up for your day and kind of get that going. I also highly recommend gentle lunges. Gentle being the operative term here. We are not going for any heavy duty stuff. We're just taking it one step at a time and we're going to our comfort level again. Same thing with squats, gentle squats. Keep in mind, people who have pelvic pain, such as symphysis joint pain or SI joint pain at the back, they may not love squats and lunges. So listen to how your body's feeling. Does it feel better after you do the activity or does it feel worse? If it feels worse, on to the next, okay? Prenatal yoga is phenomenal as well. If that's your jam, go for it. I highly recommend that when it comes to exercise and activity, pregnancy is not the time to increase your training regimen. It's the time to maintain what you have, not overdoing it or adding on too much. It's just about maintaining what you have and being comfortable there. This is not the time to train for the Ironman marathon, okay? Continuing on, diet. Now, as a pelvic floor physiotherapist, it is outside of my scope of practice to talk too much about diet, but what I can tell you, a balanced diet is a good one, okay? Certainly talk to your primary care provider if there's anything you need to stay away from, but dark leafy green veggies, they are your friends. Plenty of non-carbonated, fresh, clean water. Remember your protein and a healthy source of protein as well. Don't recommend fast food chicken. I would go with something more organic than that. This will help ensure that bowel function and bladder function maintain at an optimum health and rate, and make sure that you're getting the energy that you need to support baby. Okay. Additionally, another thing that you want to keep in mind is that there is a wonderful app. It is called Rost. I believe it's called Rost Moves Mamas. It's spelled R-O-S-T, Moves Mamas. I believe it's free, or if not, for a very small fee. It gives you the do's and don'ts about positions and things that you should avoid in terms of how you're sitting, how you're lying down, how you're vacuuming, gardening, lifting, carrying, twisting, things to do, things not to do, what to avoid in pregnancy. Highly recommend this app. It is a wonderful app, and it's great, especially for first-time mums. As you get bigger, when it comes to sleeping, it is a great idea to sleep on your side. Now, you can be comfortable sleeping on both sides. Some say to avoid sleeping on your right side. However, your body will tell you if it needs to move, just like it does when you're sleeping now. It will tell you if something's wrong and you need to change positions, because there is the potential for baby to squish certain parts of your anatomy if baby's quite big and you're sleeping on your right side. You can sleep on left side, you can sleep on right side, whatever is most comfortable for you. Avoid sleeping on your stomach because there's a giant baby in the way. But also, sleeping on your back may not be the world's most comfortable either. However, again, if you do find yourself on your back in the middle of the night, it is not the end of the world. Your body will wake you up if there is some level of discomfort either to you or baby. It's the natural signal that mothers have, and feel free to change positions there. Additionally, when walking around, especially if baby's bigger, it's a very good idea to make sure that you allow your lower body to do whatever it has to do. Allow it to waddle, allow it to sway, allow it to move freely. Try not to restrict movement. When sitting, try to sit up on your sit bones. Try to allow your belly to sort of be like a hammock for the baby, and try to not cross your legs at the knees, cross the ankles, okay? This will be a little bit nicer on the pelvis. You're not gonna be twisting any ligaments. You're not gonna be pulling on any muscles that could be getting a little bit sore. So just keep that in mind, and certainly check out that app, Rost Moves Mamas, to help you out with the do's and don'ts. That's all for me today. I will see you next time. Bye.